Sure he does. This guy's got that dirty Sanchez mustache, which, yeah, this guy's got yeah, this guy has got more toys in his office than the original OC, aka the O'Cuck. Now, why would a 50-year-old man have all sorts of toys in his office? What is going on here? Speaking of pretentious wankers and bukyaks, you know what a bukyak is? This is the face of a bukyak. Again, I'm going to take a screenshot of this bukyak. I'm going to take a screenshot of bukyak face over here. I mean, this is...
Watch I wore most this year.
Holy shit. What's with these glasses with a yellow tint? He's got a dirty Sanchez. Does he have orange hair? Holy shit. What's with the yellow? I mean, this guy is, what is he, John Holmes? He's trying to do the porn stash. This is like a real, this is like some gay porno vibe from the 70s. I mean, this guy should be going to Man Country Bathhouse with OC and Curly. We got a few minutes before we have important things to do. So this bukyak, he's doing the what do you call it? The turtleneck move. It's a little, I don't know. The gray and brown is, I guess it's okay.
What was the watch that they wore the most throughout the year and why? We asked all of them to keep their picks around 45 seconds, with 2024 being our largest list of creators yet. So let's start the clock and get this one rolling. So my most worn watch of 2024 is one that made its way back into my collection 6 years after letting it go. The Zoom.
Okay, peasant watch. Next, peasant watch. Oh, okay, next.
Italian team, I'm Adrian.
Oh, we got the other grifter. This guy. Oh, do you know this guy drinks coffee?
From the Adrian Barker channel, and it's crazy to think that it's been another year.
It's crazy. You know what this guy does? I love the guy. It's crazy. Yeah, I love his exaggerated facial expressions and all the exaggerated movements. Like he's like a cheap comedian. He's like a ripoff of. I'm trying to think who does who does. You know what it is? He's like a Kevin Hart. He's like a white Kevin Hart. With he does the big bug eyes, wide expressions. By the way, Kevin Hart, I don't think is that funny. I mean, I don't know what is Kevin Hart is like a cheap. He's like a discount version of David Chappelle. Now, David Chappelle is a legitimate comedian. Who was also very good was Chris Rock. I think Chris Rock has kind of gone downhill. He's got a little bit soft. David Chappelle is actually a brilliant comedian. I mean, he's a little bit out there, but whatever. But Kevin Hart is like a cheap. Kevin Hart is like a Sin or a Timex watch. Now this bukyak, I mean, Kevin Hart is a Rolex Explorer watch, like this bukyak over here. He's drinking coffee. Did you know he drinks coffee? And by the way, he sells straps made of cat scrotums. That's right. The cats that they eat in China?
Yeah.
What they do is the cats that they eat in China at the restaurants, they sell their fur to make, hats. And the scrotums of the cats are from the male cats are used for Bark and Jack watches. That's right. When you buy a Bark and Jack watch, it's made out of cat scrotum leather from China. And the strap is made by 5-year-old kids in a slave factory.
But thanks so much for having me on your channel. And the watch I've been wearing on my wrist the most of this year is actually...
I hate that stupid British, self-deprecating, what do you call self-deprecating humor, the whole bullshit, fake, what's that stupid comedian? Not comedian, he was a good actor, actually. He was married to Elizabeth Hurley. What's his name? Hugh Grant. He's like an ugly Hugh Grant. He's like a peasant Hugh Grant, this bukyak. What is he wearing? Let's guess. It's a shitter. He's wearing a shitter. This is a peasant watch. I mean, it doesn't get more peasant than this. Unbelievable, but true. I mean, selling 100. That's right. Bark and Jack sells cat scrotum watch straps for $100. You can get them on Alibaba. And this guy knows Young is Chinese. Where's my man Young? Young Sisatumiu. This guy's from China. He knows that these watches are made by 5-year-old kids. Teddy's a bukyak. He's got this guy. What is he got? $1 million. He's a fugazi. He's a fraud. Teddy Buldasari. Teddy Bukyak, as we call him, is a fraud, okay? Teddy Bukyak is a fraud. He probably has Pateks at home. He probably has 6-figure watches, but Yeah, he wants to be a man of the people. He wants to be a man of the people for the public. He's a fraud. He's a fugazi. So on video, he's going to be wearing his cheap $5,000 watches that he sells to you, that he rips you off with massive margins. He sells you the garbage watches. He wants to be what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? It'll come to me. He's a fraud. The guy's a fraud. He's not a man of the people. He's a fraud. Okay, the whole he's also another one of these grifters. This Bukiak selling you garbage watches from his boutique in Ohio. You know what's in Ohio? Crackheads and David Chappelle. And you know who else is in Ohio? I think what's his name? The Indian guy, Vivek Ramaswamy is from Ohio. But that's it. Outside of Vivek Ramaswamy and David Chappelle. And they have some good roads in Ohio. Actually, they have some good highways in Ohio, good truck stops. You know what happens at those truck stops? Probably homosexual activities, what happens. And Teddy Baldassari probably engages in that. That's how he made enough money to open his first boutique. He was going gay for pay at those truck stops in Ohio. I'm sure that's what was going on. Unbelievable, but true.
Handset were then rolled out across the whole Submariner range and was updated to be the maxi case with the ceramic bezel. Okay, so although it is quite a common watch being a Rolex Submariner, there's a couple of interesting things about this watch. And right now, I'm really digging it again. Thanks again, guys, for having me on your channel. Happy holidays, and I'll see you guys.
Fuck him with his green shitter watch.
Very soon.
What's with the coffee thing? I mean, what is this thing with the coffee? You know what it is? I think these Brits, they want to be seen as like sophisticated or something. So, and you know, they're known for drinking tea, right? They're known for getting tea bagged and drinking tea. And I think when you drink coffee in the UK, I guess it's a sign of like, you know, you're more international, you're more like Americanized or whatever. I don't know. You know, and the coffee is shit, by the way. You know, you go into those bullshit stores in London. What is it? Who sells that Americano? What's that place? Pret a Manger and Nero. Is it Nero, the coffee or whatever it is? I don't know. The bullshit coffee. It's never good. Overpriced. I think it's like $4 a cup.
Take care.
Hello, my name is Mark. I'm the founder of Swiss Watch King. And
it's another Bukiak.
Teddy, the watches I wore the most this year were actually these two Baltic watches. So I chose two because
Baltic at least, you know, $500. $500. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's an honest watch for $500. I don't want to know. I'm not even interested. Let's see who else is next. Oh, they got this one. Oh, the face. Oh, that
art, history, fashion, and engineering. But they're also little.
Yeah, she's Canadian. The worst people from Canada. I mean, Canada's a shithole country, and she's a griftress. I mean, she's like some sort of Canadian fraud. So I think she married some rich guy in London, and you know, I mean, basically, her husband is the guy that pays for all the watches. I don't understand her channel though. She's another one of these griftresses with the whole channel with the whole weird thing. At the face. Oof.
Memory keepers. For me, the F1 is.
You know what it is? Populist. That's the word I'm looking for. Populist. These wannabe populists. These fugazi populists. She's telling you about, the watch I wear the most is the Tag Heuer. This shit. By the way, a piece of garbage. You're gonna lose. You know, actually, when I was 16, I thought that was a cool watch. But hey, I was maybe 15. 14, 15, I thought that was a cool watch, but I was 14 or 15. I mean, you know, and Tag Heuer, they were running ads everywhere. I was stupid. What do you expect? I mean, what do you expect from me? Although I did know about Rolex, I knew about Breguet, but you know, those things were, you know, out there. I thought Tag Heuer, you know, was more reasonable. Anyway, why don't you show us the watches that you really wear that your husband, you know, who's probably making a couple million a year is buying for you, okay? Hang on, let's see.
Hi, Teddy and his team, and thank you for having me.
I like this guy. This guy's a member of Al Qaeda. Hang on a second. Hafiz. Let's go to my man Hafiz. Hang on. I'm gonna play his thing in regular because I love his voice. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I got Al Qaeda over here. Playback speed, normal. Listen to this guy's voice.
Hi, Teddy and his team, and thank you for having me. Hi, everyone. My name is Hafiz Mahmoud. This year, the watch I wore the most is no different.
Hang on. What happened? What happened to my screen? Shit, what happened? What happened to the screen? Oh, watch Gringa. TGV. That's right. He's another fake aristocrat. You know what happened was that guy is not a Bukiak. He's like, what is he? He's half Italian, or he claims to be half. You know what the grift with the TGV is. If you look at the openings of his video, we're gonna show an opening of a TGV video. Hang on a second. I'm gonna pull this up right now just to show you this fraud. Urban gentry, urban anal. Hang on a second. The dirty Sanchez mustache. Let me show you what kind of fraud this guy is. Hang on a second. Let me show you. Hang on a second. Let me see. Is it here? Hang on a second. Let me see if I find this here. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. Wait. Is it here? Wait. Oh, hang on. Shit, where is it? I'm looking for something here. I'm looking for here. Oh, it's not here. Where is this? Hang on. Hang on. Where is this? Hang on. Where is this Fugazi? Okay. So where is that intro he does? This guy's got that dirty Sanchez mustache, which, yeah, this guy's got yeah, this guy has got more toys in his office than the original OC, aka the OCUC. Now, why would a 50-year-old man have all sorts of toys in his office? Why does a 50-year-old man need to have Disney toys in his office unless he's, I don't know, grooming young kids, young children? Is he a pedo? I mean, why would a guy have toys in his office unless he's trying to, use it to lure young boys? And also, what else? And all of OC's watches, by the way, those are basically made to lure younger men of legal age, presumably, flex watches. No, he's got that intro. He does the intro with, he's got pictures of his grandfather supposedly with a dirty Sanchez mustache. We've got all sorts of aristocrats, fake aristocrats. It's designed basically to make it look like. Hang on, I gotta find that intro. Where is that intro? It's such a great. It's so fugazi. Is that? Hang on a second. Where is it? Hang on. Let me see if I can find it here.
I'm getting back on track.
It's well done.
Factor. Fresh, never frozen meals are ready in minutes.
Factor is.
Hang on a second. Where's this shit?
Okay, like the old.
Hang on a second. Where is this? Where is that intro? He's got this great intro, which actually is well done. I have to give him credit. It's a beautiful piece of propaganda that makes him look like he's some sort of, descended from, the Duke of Windsor and what. I can't find it, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I guess he stopped using that intro. No, we got to find it. We need to expose this fraud. Where is it? Hang on. It is actually well done. Okay, here we go. I think I have.
Huzzah! Finally, a video on Le Couture. Better click like, darlings. Toodle pip.
He's got this stupid dinosaur bullet.
What makes this JLC Reverso so classy compared to?
I'll tell you what makes it not classy. You can't wear it in steel. It's got to be gold. By the way, in gold, it's a cool watch. The other one, the one that's a dual face.
Say my not Rolex day date.
Actually, I gotta say, his day date with the linen dial. The linen dial actually makes it okay. It's not a champagne dial. The linen dial is actually, if you had it on a suede strap, it would be the.
That's around the same value. Why does a comic book hero and the sophisticates tend to go for one, and the world's?
I don't know. By the way, I saw this. Actually, a good video. The guy, listen, that I have to give credit to the dirty Sanchez mustache, fake aristocrat. He actually does Oh, it's the older videos. I don't have time to go through spending time looking at old videos, but he actually does high quality productions. Okay, he does high quality productions. The content, some of it is actually interesting. It's actually interesting. Somebody does. He's thoughtful. I'll give him that. He's thoughtful. His taste questionable, very pretentious, very fraudulent, but he does bring the production back. I think actually his production quality is the best on YouTube in the watch community. It's well thought out. It's fraudulent. It's sort of like a Joseph Goebbels. Goebbels, the Joseph Goebbels, the Nazi propaganda minister. He's like the Joseph Goebbels of horology on YouTube. That's what it is. Okay, let's go back to our good friend from Al Qaeda and ISIS, Hafiz Mahmoud.
Than what I wore previously, and what you might have seen on my social media. That is Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711.
Now I gotta say, this guy, he's got a great voice. He does these great close-up videos. His taste is, it's kind of basic though. Just kind of, I don't want to say it's hype watches because I think he's been at this for quite a while, but I think he's a Royal Oak Nautilus guy, classics. I mean, he's been doing this for a long time. I'm going to cut him a break, although the 5711 Nautilus, I mean, he's been wearing it such a long time. He's not a COVID bro. He didn't buy it in the COVID era. He's been at it for a while. I'm going to cut him a break. And he does great close-up videos. So I'm going to go easy on Osama over here.
I've admired this watch for many years. And interestingly, I only grew to love it more when I found things for the new year.
Hey, this is Anthony from Chronometer Check, and the watch I wore the most this year has to be one of the best modern divers on the market, also chronograph, and in a pinch it's so elegant you might be able to get away.
What is this piece of shit? Look at this. I mean, look at these bukyaks on this channel. I mean, this is some real oof.
With it as a dress watch. We're talking about this extremely tasteful Invicta that has
extremely tasteful Invicta. I don't know those words. Extremely tasteful Invicta. It's elegant, actually. It's elegant. No, he does have. Listen. I think with Dirty Sanchez, Tristano. You know what it is. He's kind of like a kid at heart. He's like kind of like, when we were 12 or 13 or whatever, we were probably all like that. I mean, I remember like he's basically Tristano is basically what I wanted to be when I was 10. I wanted to have these different like toys, gadgets, this whole thing, make believe, but then you grow up. He never grew up. I mean, he's still in that fantasy land that he's James Bond, and if he wears the watch, he becomes James Bond. It's kind of, that's what you thought. Oh, that's right. The Oka collects Disney princess castles. Oh, this is true. Is this true? No, hold on a second. Is this a joke or is this true? Is that a joke or is it true? But anyway, we got this Bukyak. I don't know. Watch Nicholas. Do you think this gentleman over here is a target to be groomed?
We absolutely chuffed a bit.
Okuk.
Wait, that
young male of legal age
was last year.
Could be seduced with hype watches. Hang on a second. Let's look at this guy next. Okay, hold on a second. What is it? Is he? Hang on. Is he wearing a Rolex?
This year is actually the Tudor Black Bay 50.
Oh, another shitter. He's going from one shitter to Tudor Black Bay
54. I've always had a deep appreciation for the Black Bay lineup. I would have easily suggested that
fake found pen watch. Hang on a second. Let me go back to playback speed of high speed. I don't want to hear what these.
To almost anybody in the market for an equally versatile interest for a year.
Hi guys, Mike here from This Watch That Watch,
and I got this guy. This guy looks like he's a Burt Pierce's Watch Grunger's brother. I mean, this guy.
I also have my most worn.
He's got some accent. You can't make it. What is it from? I don't know. Unknown accent. Like Watch Gringa, funny looking.
Watch it, and as opposed to everybody else, I'm pretty sure that I.
Very articulate. This guy's a thoughtful guy. I mean, he does. He gets a lot of views. I don't know. How is it that this guy gets more views than the Watch Reporter channel? I don't know. I don't understand it. Whoa, OC has Disney princess castles, like legitimately. He collects Disney princess cat. Okay, guys. I mean, sir. Okay, that's, by the way, you know, his cousin is a sex offender, registered sex offender, Anthony Weiner. That's right. OC's cousin, his good friend that he worked for, did political campaigns for, is a registered sex offender, Anthony Weiner, who's a disgraced politician. I think he's running for, I don't know, city council in New York or something, some sort of fugazi. Some sort of fugazi. What is this? What is this? Some sort of, what's this code? What are these hands? Are these like those hand signals you do under a toilet in Minneapolis? At an airport bathroom stall? Is that what you do? You do a hand movement under the bathroom stall in Minneapolis? Is that what this is? I don't know. I don't know what these things are. Unbelievable but true. Hang on a second. Let me pull this up. But this guy, this Bukiak over here, I don't know. He's a funny looking guy.
Perfect. Down
I actually, no, his content is good. I know he's an intelligent guy.
on to the day
His
which
taste is
watch I
bad.
worn the most this year, because who else do you know has an Excel sheet that follows exactly to the day which watches I wear? The watch I wore most was my Rolex chronograph 26331 ST with the blue dial. This watch
He's got an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. You know what? I'll tell you, this guy's at least intellectually honest. I think he's got some good watches, but he's not telling you about some bullshit watch to make it like, he's not trying to be a populist, a man of the people. He's here to tell you, hey, this is what I have. I got a Royal Oak AP, which is, by the way, the wrong watch. If you're going to have a chronograph, if you're going to be intellectually honest with a chronograph, there's only two choices: Rolex Daytona or Omega Speedmaster. And the only way to wear a Speedmaster if it's got a moon phase. Otherwise, it's Okay, then we go to the other grifter.
2024 has been the year for me going independent.
Bukiak with his stories and his talking watches. This other grifter, actually, does great. I mean, this guy knows how to tell a story.
And so I've mostly been wearing a watch from one of the longest standing.
You know what it is? Those English, they invented the language. I mean, that's why I can't tell a good story. It's not my first language, English. These guys have an advantage.
Independent watchmakers, the Chopard Alpine
Peasant watch, Chopard Alpine Eagle. Chopard Alpine Eagle. Bullshit. The watchfinder guy. Yeah, the watchfinder, whatever it is, he's very good, though. I mean, his stories are good. There you go. That's right. The Chomos. They got Chomos over there. Oh, that's bad. No, you're not. Watch, Nicholas, you're not a baron. You got to invest $4.95 for you to be an aristocrat. Until you pony up $4.95 and click the join button, like Baron Memovox, who's a genuine aristocrat, you're basically a Chomo, like Uncle Curly, Uncle Chomo. We actually, by the way, we actually have a video on the other channel, which is known as the Honest Watch channel. We have a video of the Man Country Bathhouse. The Man Country Bathhouse. We have actually documentary. No kidding. We have documentary footage from the Man Country Bathhouse in Chicago. Now, if you don't know what that is, Google it, or just watch our video where we expose where Curly and the original OC and the dog trainer of Chicago go for meetups at the bathhouse in Chicago, and also Barack Hussein Obama. And it's actually documentary footage from the 70s. It's incredible. Go to the Honest Watch channels where we have it.
Pine Eagle. Yeah.
Google is hiding it because, Google is run by communists, and, they don't want you to know about these things.
See, it looks like
it's a Chinese-owned. YouTube is Chinese-owned.
a dog sat in blue paint. And yes, the date window's been jammed in harder than Disney's political agenda. And yes,
that's funny. Jammed in harder than Disney's political agenda. You know who works for Disney? That Keslowitz guy. That's why he wears shitter watches. Anybody who works for Disney or who collects Disney, like the original OC, is part of the, let's just call it pedo vibes. No, it is. They are pedo vibes. They're on the vibration of. And by the way, Disney's a lot. They got I might get canceled for saying this, but this is a fact. Disney has a lot of pedos working over there. A lot of LGBTQIA people who put in their agenda into Disney cartoons, which is because why? Because they want to, at first it was kind of a subversive thing. Back in the day, it was subversive to stick in like sexual stuff into children's cartoons. It was subversive. Okay, it was kind of cool. But now these guys are doing it because they want to brainwash your kids. They want to brainwash your kids into accepting the LGBTIQA sodomite agenda. That's right. Unbelievable true. Now listen, I don't care what you do at home. It's not my business. I don't care what you stick in your rectum. It's not my business. But you know, it's keep your private that life. Don't tell me what you do at home. It's not my business. I don't want to know about it. It's not a political statement. It's not something anybody's interested in. You know, yeah. Look, Watch Nicholas has been groomed. Watch Nicholas has been groomed and victimized by the Uncle Chomo, Creepy Curly. That's right. Everybody knows Disney. That's right. This is that's what it's all about. But anyway, let's get back to what do you call it? Let's go back to Chopard.
Yes, it loses value like secondhand toilet paper, but there's something about the shine of this
guy's really good. Listen, he's very good.
Thing that's made it an easy watch to keep going back to. It's a bit of a misleading watch, actually. It's billed as 41 millimeters across, but try as I might, I can't find a dimension greater than 39 millimeters. Must be why it wears more like a...
Okay, it's a piece of garbage. The problem with this guy, Andrew Morgan, is his taste is... Andrew Morgan's taste is like British coffee, okay? If you buy coffee in Britain, London, I mean, I don't go anywhere outside of London because, you know, I don't want to be around those sodomites. Basically, you know, you go into what's that Nero or that Pret a Manger or whatever. Yeah, the coffee's piss, and it's $4 a cup. They don't know how to make coffee, and they don't have any taste. This is his taste. Is like, you know,
39 millimeter watch.
Not even Starbucks taste.
And the
Starbucks is garbage.
0101C. I was ready to
a steel rotor. Okay, pass, hard pass. Okay. Then you got this guy, Bowl of Salmon.
Hi everyone, my name is Tom, and some of you might know me as Bowl of Salmon on Instagram. Despite adding some real watches this year, the watch I have worn the most is the Tag Heuer
Peasant watch. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me see. He's got a box of steel shitters. He's got a Glasuta, Tudor, Rolex,
Carrera glass box. Tag absolutely nailed it with the design of the glass box. It was my first panda reference that impressed me most. As a photographer, this watch being so photogenic definitely helps. And sorry,
it's a good-looking watch.
It just plays with the light beautifully, and I can't stop staring.
Carrera does have a reputation, you know, for chronograph. But you know, I mean, I don't know.
Those shiny indices and silvery sub-bells. It looks and wears amazing on a NATO strap, and in rotation with my other watches, the 80 hours of power reserve is a huge help. And as Ryan Gosling already proved, you can do all your stunts with it too. Daddy, thank you so much for inviting me onto the channel.
I mean, beautiful watch, totally worthless.
I wish you and your viewers a merry jingle balls, and most of all, a happy and healthy new year. Bye.
Hey, my name is Perry Dash. My name is Rashawn Smith. Welcome to Rich Check Podcast. So the watch that I wore most of 2024 is my Rolex GMT.
Oh, this is the brothers. Oh, this is interesting. This is like 3 black guys, and they got a white guy that they bring in from the hood. And they actually, you know what? One of these guys has an interesting watch. You know, hang on. The vintage watch.
This is a reference 16750. It's vintage.
Okay, so this is interesting. I don't want to be racist over here, but generally the brothers are more into hype watches or bust. Well, I don't bust. That's a little bit too obvious, but yeah, they're more into hype watches. Any black man with money generally buys a new watch because, you know, the thing is, I think the black people don't want to be seen as buying used stuff because, you know, that's associated with poor people. So, yeah, black people generally don't want to be buying vintage. I think in the hood, vintage is seen as, you know, you're broke. And there's nothing worse than being seen as a brokester in the hood. Now, how do I know? Because I grew up in the hood, in Far Rockaway, in the hood. Well, 80s. I spent a little time there. I wasn't, you know, I don't want to make it seem like, you know, I spent my life. But you don't see too many brothers wearing a vintage watch. I wonder who he stole it from. No, I'm kidding. I
did a lot of traveling this year. This was right by my side. What I love about this timepiece is the creamy patinaed lume plots around the dial, in addition to the hour minute hands and the GMT hand. One of my favorite pieces.
The watch that I wore all year in 2024 is my trusty Datejust reference 16234 with a beautiful Vignette dial.
Okay, this is interesting. I mean, you got two brothers wearing vintage watches. Now, again, I think that's very interesting. And you know what? I seen one of them, or they got some other guys wearing other vintage watches, which again, I've never seen a black man wearing a vintage watch. Actually, no, I did. I'm sorry. I take it back. I did meet one guy in an AD who was wearing a 1960s Jacques Rose, a lady's watch, nonetheless. But he was doing. I mean, this guy had style. A tiny ladies Jacques Dro, but he was able to pull it off. So it's unusual. It's again, these guys are ahead. They're ahead of the curve. So I actually respect these choices.
And the subtle touch of quiet luxury with the diamond markers. You really
okay. I'm sorry. I spoke too soon. I think this is a 34 millimeter. The diamond markers on the tomato can clasp. I think it's the wrong look, and also I think I think if you're going to be a black man wearing a watch, you got to wear a gold watch because gold is from the motherland, right? Yellow gold is from the motherland. Steel is the colonial metal of oppression. That's what the handcuffs. That's right. That's how they chain you up in the chains, as Joe Biden would say. They keep you in chains from steel. No, seriously. If I was a black man, I'd be wearing a. Listen, if I was a young black man, as what's that chain? How does that LL Cool J song go? Every young man needs a gold chain. So no, if I was a black man of whatever age, I would wear a gold day date. I would start with a gold day date on a strap, $6-7 grand. I wouldn't touch steel. That's too basic. It's too pedestrian. You got to have gold. And this watch is how do they say dusty? It's dusty, is what they call it. Dusty.
really don't find many examples in the all steel. So
I don't understand this guy. What is this? The whole outfit? I don't understand. He's sort of like a what is he? A Fat Albert or a Cosby? He's doing a whole Cosby vibe with that sweater. That sweater is what's going on with that sweater? He's doing like a Cosby vibe or something. He's doing some sort of Cosby vibe. Cosby. He's doing the Cosby sweater vibe. No. He's doing like some sort of like a hybrid Cosby homage. It's a Cosby, homage because what do they call it? They call it what is the word? What's the word? What do they call in the hood when you're being I don't know. Anyway, hang on a second.
I have to say,
I got ads everywhere. Bougie, that's what.
Quite rare.
My name is Xavier from the Ninth Watch.
Let me go back to the brothers. By the way, the brothers, the wrist check. I've seen a couple of videos that they mostly bring on other brothers. It's brothers talking to other brothers about watches. I've seen a couple of videos. I mean, they talk about some interesting watches. Their videos are probably, I would say, one of the better ones compared to all the other bukyaks out there. Listen, I'd rather watch one of their videos than Oak Colony or a Archie Luxury or any of that weird stuff. Because also, I need to keep up with what's going on in the black community. That's right. I watched this video so that I could do my research to what's going on in the hood. All kidding aside, I need to stay informed on the culture. The culture. By the way, I found out that one of the words being used is the culture. So the culture is, I don't know, that means like everything in the culture of, I don't know. The culture means everything from hip hop to, it's a very expansive word, but it means what's going on with the kids, 20-year-olds, hip hop, Supreme hoodies, streetwear, whatever. I don't know. They represent the culture. This guy, listen, I gotta say, this guy's got a sense of style. I mean, to wear the bougie, I think he's doing it as an ironic statement, an ironic Cosby, Fat Albert statement, like a bougie thing with a roll. This guy, I like. Okay, he gets. You know what? The outfit. This guy's got the best outfit of all these bukyaks. This guy, not so much.
This is reference 16-7.
What are you wearing? A hoodie? What are you wearing? A dusty? This guy's wearing some dusty. What is he wearing? Hang on a second. Some dusty baseball cap and a hoodie. Oh shit! What happened? Like, we didn't pay the bill. We didn't pay the internet connection bill. Now the video is timed out. Oh, he's going that. Oh, he's going to wineries. Oh. Speaking of bougie, that's right. We got to have a pulse on the culture. Unbelievable but true. What can Diddy use for oil in prison? Prison. That's right. By the way, so Martin Luther King, brother Martin, was known for wearing a gold date. That's right. Unbelievable.
A wider smile brightens more than just your teeth. Colgate Optic Whites
and silvery subdials. It looks and wears amazing on a NATO strap, and in
Hang on a
rotation with
second.
my
Let
other
me- let
watches,
me-
the 80 hours of power reserve
Oh
is a huge
shit,
help.
they got
And as Ryan
oh,
Gosling
this
already
is
proved, you can
this
do
is
all your
gold.
stunts
This
with
is
it
like
too.
comedy
Daddy,
gold
thank you
here.
so much for inviting me onto the channel. I wish you
Hang on,
Boys,
hang
my
on.
trusty Datejust reference 16234
Okay, they
with the
got
beautiful
this is
vignette
like an
dial and
hour
the subtle
full of
touch.
Bukyak.
looks almost pure black, and then you
Well,
move.
who's this Bukyak? Night's Watch? Who the hell is Night's Watch?
To say it's quite rare.
My name is Xavier from the Night's Watch, and let's take a look at what I wore the most this year.
Who is this guy? This guy looks a little bit light on the loafers, if you know what I mean.
So last year it was the Alexander Shortkoff, and this year it was kind of the tail
What was he wearing? What was he wearing? Alexander what?
of two tanks. The first one is a clean classic white tile I've had for over 2
Steel
years,
peasant.
and it just made me fall in love with
I mean, listen, this guy's jumping onto Cartier 5 years too late. Okay, you're 5 years too late to the Cartier game.
Now, updating that, I decided I needed it in black. I needed a yin to the yang or yang to the yin, however you say it.
Nice strap. I like the strap. The black dial. Okay, you're 5 years too late, bro. 5 years too late. Who's this Bukyak?
I already told you, 7 inches. My wrist
7
is.
inches. What is he talking about? 7 inches. Is OC? I bet OC wants to know what 7 inches is.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. You're terrific. And that's also the name of my YouTube channel.
Oh,
and this year, the watch I wore the most was this Rolex
Oh,
Explorer 2 16570 from 2008.
Peasant watch.
At about 40 millimeters by just over 12 millimeters.
Peasant watch. You know, it's not. It's not bad. I've said bad things about it. It has its pros if you wear it in the right way.
It's thick. It's a size that always works, and it's got a GMT complication, which has got to be my favorite complication. I love the older, lighter Rolex bracelet. I love the red GMT hands.
The older bracelet is better because the watch is cheaper. The
this is pretty
bracelet
close
tomato
to
can clasp, though. You're getting a tomato can clasp with that bracelet. It's a smaller watch.
a perfect sports watch for me. Don't forget the for me part. No watch is
There you
objectively
go.
better
There's a
than
tomato can clasp.
any other. If you love it, then it's the best watch in the world for you.
Am I going after Evan?
Oh, this Bukyak is this guy is
Hey
spooking
guys, I'm
shitter
Max.
watches.
Happy holidays. The watch that I've been wearing
Watch
most this year
crunch.
has been this Notice Watch Crunch color.
Oh, this guy, I don't Modus. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what this guy is. You know, got this other Bukyak. Who are these? I don't even know who these Bukyaks are. Ben watches, Time Tell. Hang on. Let's get to the people we know. Theo and Homo.
What's up, Watch fam?
Theo and oh shit! Holy shit! What is going on here? Okay, I haven't seen this guy's. What is going on here? Speaking of pretentious wankers and Bukyaks, you know what a Bukyak is? This is the face of a Bukyak. Hang on, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this Bukyak. I'm gonna take a screenshot of Bukyak face over here. I mean, this is
watch I wore most this year.
Holy shit! What's with these glasses with a yellow tint? He's got a dirty Sanchez. Does he have orange hair? Holy shit! What's with the yellow? I mean, this guy is, what is he? John Holmes? He's trying to do the porn stash. This is like a real. This is like some gay porno vibe from the 70s. I mean, this guy should be going to Man Country Bathhouse with OC and Curly.
Is this piece that I bought back in May. I was hanging out with some buddies and I was a little bit toasted, to be fair, but I'd wanted it for.
I like the way he always talks about being drunk, whatever. Oh, he's a badass. He's this. I mean, this guy's a
Why?
Bukyak.
I don't regret doing.
He's a Bukyak from New Jersey.
Yeah, this is a Rolex Date 8 36 mil.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually like this watch. This watch is on my. It's been on my hit list for a while. I've been waiting for prices to drop. And they are dropping. I think this is going to hit around like 20. It was 30 at one point. It should be a $20,000 watch because this model in the brown and the other colors is like 18 grand. So this should be like a $20,000 watch. I actually like it. I like this watch. It's I hate to admit it. This guy, we do have some similar taste. I hate to say it. I should say he copies my. Listen, I hate to say it. We do have some. I mean, obviously my taste is better, whatever. But he's not. Some of his stuff is not terrible, but he's a scammer. The watches that he's peddling to the punters are scam watches, busted down vintage watches. He doesn't wear those bust downs himself. He wears good stuff. This is a decent watch.
Millimeter with a beautiful, brilliant green dial.
The green is great. Yellow, gold, and green is the way to go.
My favorite color. Rolex, my favorite brand, and yellow gold, my favorite metal. And this actually comes originally.
I mean, what the fuck is with those glasses?
From factory without a presidential bracelet, which is really abnormal. But
Yeah, duh. Well, no, that's the model they made on the strap.
On this matching green alligator strap. I remember seeing
Oh,
this.
fuck. This guy's got to show you his Goyard. I don't know. What is it? Oh, jeez. I hate to say this. I don't know. Maybe this is I'm saying bad things bad things about myself. I happen to have a Goyard a cigar case. Four cigar case, same green color. I don't know, but I would, if I were to do a video, I would do it the same way. I actually have a video here on YouTube of the Submariner of the Bluesy on this case. I don't know. This is a little too close. A little too close.
Watch in its collection with the other like-minded pieces in white gold and yellow gold and different colors, but all unstrapped at a torno with my dad back in 2013. And that was 2 years before I started Theo and Harris. And let me tell you, back then, if you told me that one day I'd be wearing it, I would have.
Oh, he's telling me the story. Oh, but okay, look at I gotta take some screenshots of here. This is comedy gold over here. Look at this guy. This whole pretentious look? He's doing the open collar with the gold chains, the dirty Sanchez mustache. Guy's got no hair on his chest. He's probably gonna buy some fake hair on his chest. This guy's you know what it is? He's like a Ralph Lauren wannabe. He's like a Ralph Lauren. discount, low budget Hunter S. Thompson. Dude got arrested in Spain for what? What was he arrested for in Spain? For bestiality? Yeah, he sells. Yeah, he's ripping you off for those $100 watch straps. Unbelievable, but true. Yeah, he sells those $100. He probably does watch my videos because then he would learn some taste. Unbelievable. This guy's like he's like a low budget. He's like a low budget watch reporter. I mean, the watch reporter wears like legitimate bespoke suits made in Savile Row or Napoli. This guy wears cheaper versions made by I don't know, Bonobos or something or what is it? The other one. What's the other brand? I don't know, whatever, some cheap stuff. Yeah, he's very precious about all this bullshit. Yeah. He's got to wear the loafers, whatever. It's a little precious, a little too pretentious, a little too like a little too studied, a little too try hard. Yeah, it's. But you know what? We've all been guilty of it at some point. I'm sorry. But he's scamming you with his shitter straps. His garbage watch straps are all from Alibaba, all trash. Let's talk about. Hang on a second. I'm going to change the name here. Oh, I got to change the name of our thing here. Grifters. That's it. There we go. That's it. That's the name of this video here. By the way, if you should click the join button now, become an aristocrat, join the channel.
So that's it.
This guy looks like I don't know. He looks like. I mean, this guy literally looks like he just walked out of one of those gay peep shows or a gay bathhouse. You know what? Hang on a second. You know what? I'm okay. Let's hang on a second. Okay, just for you. Okay, hang on a second. I was doing a video. I made a video yesterday. I made a video yesterday for on the other channel, which is the more controversial channel, and I actually found on YouTube. It's unbelievable, unbelievable, true. There's a video, a commercial from this gay bathhouse from the 70s, and hang on a second. This is great. I use this. Okay, guys. Okay, hang on a second. This is great. So I'm going to show you. This is the Theo and Homo look. Theo and Homo. Tell me if you've seen this look before.
Come to Man's Country. See what we're all about and what we have to offer. Man's Country is a full facility, multi-leveled complex that was designed to feature something.
Look at the dirty Sanchez mustache.
Thing for everyone. Come to Man's.
Is OC watching? Okay, the guy's all oiled up. He's got the dirty Sanchez.
Country and develop your body, or a friendship with somebody else's.
Oh, I love that line. Or a friendship with somebody else's. Okay, so apparently they had private rooms. So this is a bathhouse. They had, obviously a jacuzzi. I don't know, probably for 100 dudes. They had like 30 private rooms for who knows what. I don't know, private rooms. Maybe you want to, you know, read a book or something. I have no idea what these things are for.
Visit us once and you'll come again and again.
You'll come again and again. I guess that means the bath is so good, you're going to come return to the bathhouse. I don't know what that means. You'll come again and again. What do you think that means?
For the best workout in town, it's Man's Country, 28.
And that's Theo and Homo walking out of Man's Country.
15th Street.
Hang on.
Man's Country, 28 West 15th
That's
Street.
Theo walking out with Dirty Sancho's mustache. Hang on. Theo walking in.
Come to Man's Country.
Oh, there is. Okay, this is okay. The video quality is not that good. Hang on. He's got the Dirty Sanchez mustache. I bet Theo and Homo has this exact jacket because this was the look in the 70s. Hang on.
Come to Man's Country. See what we're all about and what we have to offer. Man's Country's a full.
There you go. Okay. Let's get back. Okay. I don't know. Notice anything similar? His dad went full boozer. What protest? What kind of protest were they doing? Let's read a book together. Oh shit.
You all have a beautiful Christmas. God bless you all, and Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
My most fun watch this year is the Omega Speedmaster 50th.
Oh, you got this. Oh, fuck. Well, let me guess. The guy's covered in bullshit tattoos, cheap tattoos, and he's wearing a Speedmaster. That's a surprise.
AKA the Omega Snoopy.
That's a surprise.
Omega Boutique.
I mean, look at this guy. He got that. It looks like he's got that cuck face. He looks like he voted for Kamala Harris 3 times. He's got those bullshit tattoos on one hand. Like, what are you, a tough guy? Were you in prison? Were you in the Marines? Well, you shouldn't be wearing tattoos. Okay, you got this. This guy. This guy's the biggest grifter out there. This fucking kangaroo fucker. This kangaroo fucker. This guy's from Australia. He got deported into the UK. Look at that face, man. This guy's got some face. This guy definitely. You know, the British Empire was built on rum, sodomy, and the lash. And the Australians, they're all ex-cons. So, you know, a lot of sodomy went on there and a lot of kangaroo interbreeding. That's right. The Australians inbred with the kangaroos. This guy is an example of what happens when you breed with kangaroos. But the upside is he can jump. This guy can jump like unbelievable.
Boom. Toledano and Champ.
Oh, fuck you, you cocksucker. Look at this. He's talking about the Toledano. This Phil Toledano is pretentious cocksucker with his bullshit watch. By the way, Phil Toledano has a decent watch collection. I like Phil Toledano. Phil Toledano's taste is original. I don't like his art. He's got cool cars. He's got a cool car collection. I like his cars. He likes that 70s. I guess we're kind of probably the same age. Although I look younger, because he's got that white hair, old man hair. Yeah, the watch actually is not terrible. It's just, why would I pay $5,000 for that watch? You know what I mean? It's like, he's probably doing it as a favor. It's probably some sort of circle jerk in the watch community. This Bukyak, low-life degenerate. That's right. You know what? I actually, the good thing is, thank God that the Danish deported all the peasants, because I actually had incredible Danish. The Danes know how to make pastry. The one thing the Danes know how to do is pastry. And there's a place in California on the Central Coast you drive to. I think there's a Solvang or whatever, which is like a little Denmark. It's like a little Danish village. I mean, it's incredible. It's like in wine country. That's probably where Watch Nicholas goes to get groomed. But it's in Solvang. And the pastries there are amazing. I mean, the Danish know how to make pastries like the Germans know how to make machinery, and the Italians know how to make clothing. Design clothing. The French know how to, quality-wise. The Italian quality, not so much.
And B1 in 904L steel, the appeal and the whole purpose of this watch being this unusual shape, it is just insanely wearable. So you have a lapis dial. Every single link of the bracelet is tapered to a different degree. And I reward the endeavor at a time when a lot of...
Listen, I give him props for design, whatever. Look at this guy's nails. Look at those nasty nails. Look at this guy's nails. Look at this. I mean, he's got that face and these nails. Look at these. I mean, they were disgusting. They're dirty. He's probably been picking his ass. This guy probably doesn't even use toilet paper. Now, let that image sink into your head. This guy probably like these Australians. They don't even know how to use. They don't use toilet paper, right? The Australians, these bogans, they don't use toilet paper. Look at Archie with those horns in his head. This guy's those dirty fingernails. Disgusting. This guy, would you buy a watch from this bouquet?
Watch design is generic. This is out of the effing blue. This is my most worn watch of 2024.
And he does those videos with, the other grifter, the coffee drinker, that bark and jerk off, and some sort of other guy. Was it the Bamford guy? The guy who he spray paints Rolexes black. And I mean, this guy Bamford will spray paint your Rolex black, and all of a sudden you're cool now. That's his thing.
And I look forward to seeing who else is wearing what in the same video. Thanks for the invite, Teddy. See you next year.
Hi everyone, my name is Jenny from the Jenny L YouTube channel. My favorite watch of this year.
I'm kind of tired of. By the way, she was kind of cute like 5 years ago. She's been losing her looks. I mean, she's already starting to look like a young Angela Merkel. She looks like she was a Stasi informant. I bet she's from the East Germany. She was a Stasi informant for East Germany for sure. She's probably Angela Merkel's daughter.
Has to be, again, my candy pink in 36mm from Rolex. It's an Oyster Perpetual.
Hard pass. But I don't want to hear about her. I'm not interested. Honestly, I don't want to sound like sexist or anything, but I have zero interest. In what any woman has to say about watches. Look, I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but first of all, there's one thing I learned in life. Never, ever trust a female tailor to take your measurements. That's number one. I mean, they are good at sewing. They're good at sewing. They do not understand measurements, mapping, anything to do with size. I don't want to get into the sex joke, but I'm not interested in their advice on watches. It's like taking advice from a woman about cars. It's just not something they know about. They don't. They really don't. Biologically, they're not capable of understanding. Do they know about which colors match which? Yes, they do. Women do not understand watches, and I'm sorry. It's just sorry. Who's this Bukiak? Oh, this guy. Who is this fucking Bukiak? Hang on a second.
Channel from my little apartment here.
Another guy with a dirty Sanchez mustache. He's got why is he wearing a wool hat indoors? What is it, these guys with the wool hats indoors?
Now, the watch I wore the most this year has to.
What a shocking surprise! What a shocking surprise! Guys doing the beard and the cap thing with he's wearing a tudor. What a surprise! What a surprise! Oh, I like this guy actually. Hang on, next guy. I like this guy.
This is a nightmare.
No, I'm a nightmare. What you need.
Hi, my name is Tim from Casebig Watches.
I like this guy. This is Adolf Hitler's grandson, Tim. From this guy, I like this guy. I actually do like this guy. They want to be timepiece. She's got the tattoo. I think she's got a small tattoo. I know all these kids with their tattoos. I like this guy. This is Hitler's grandson. He's got a sense of style. He's got the red wall, which is probably a better shade. It's just probably too much light.
And my favorite piece.
I like. Is he wearing a ascot? Yeah, he's wearing an ascot. Yeah, he's wearing an ascot. I'm an ascot guy. He's wearing a vel. I like this guy. I mean, it's not like super quality, but it's good. It's good. He's making an effort. He's got some sort of, stuff in the back. Ooh, he's got a Webster dictionary. Like what? Oh, dressing. Oh, by the way, that book, Dressing the Man. I read that book. I learned how to dress by reading that book. Honestly, it saved me a lot of money because, otherwise I would have been, wearing clothes that don't match. That book, actually, Dressing the Man. I actually recommend that. Buy that book used or whatever, because it's going to save you from making bad mistakes. It's going to save you from making bad mistakes. I would also recommend reading The Kid Stays in the Picture by Robert Evans, famous Hollywood producer, Robert Evans. Robert Evans was banging the most beautiful women on the planet in the 60s and 70s. Robert Evans, seriously, who was his wife? His wife was girlfriend. He was with the most beautiful woman. He was a major playboy. And he actually knew how to dress. And in this book, he talks about foreground, background. This Robert Evans, genius guy, developed some cocaine problems. He ran Gulf and Western, Paramount Studios. He was the man. He made all the great movies in the 70s. Robert Evans, Kid Stays in the Picture. Highly recommended.
2024 was produced by the French brand 470. It is called Le Boulevardier, named after a
What the fuck is this?
famous cocktail from the 20s. And I was slightly involved in the design.
It's probably the watch that his father looted. His grandfather looted this watch when the Germans invaded Paris.
So I had several drafts here and prototypes.
It's not a bad. I mean, like I wouldn't wear this. I don't wear steel watch. It's not for me. I mean, the whole thing. I mean, again, steel watch, leather bracelet, hard pass. Interesting dial, I guess. I mean,
and I really could see all the development. The design here follows an antique clock with Roman numerals. It lives under a massive sapphire that creates these dreamy distortions. And important to know is that 470 watches are not the product of the regular watch factory.
Then you got the
watch I wore the most.
Bastard. You got the fat bastard walrus. Look at this bukyak. This fucking walrus.
2024 is this Ulysse Nardin freak.
Ulysse, this fucking grifter. He's the Ulysse Nardin freak. This guy's a scammer and a grifter. He's the AD for Ulysse Nardin. They're so desperate. Ulysse Nardin is such a shitter brand that they have this.
I'm very biased, Eddie, but together with a dear friend of mine called James Walker.
Oh, my dear friend. They're all dear friends.
You maybe know him as Mr. JWWA.
Mr. JW, some carb influencer bullshit guy.
Very big automotive YouTuber. We created a watch that symbolizes the automotive and, for me, the watch industry. A watch that we launched at the Gumball together with the Gumball.
Oh, the Gumball. Okay.
Very, very proud of that.
Piece of shit watch, a disgusting watch. I guarantee you he doesn't wear that watch. I guarantee you he's wearing a Royal Oak. This watch is a peasant watch. Anybody buys Ulysse Nardin is
something I'm also very proud of, Teddy, is you hitting 1 million subscribers. Congratulations.
My most worn watch of 2024 is also my newest watch. In fact, it's from a watch brand that
what the fuck is this guy's a hubcap thief? Formex, I don't know this.
Doesn't get the recognition. The watch is a Reef 39.5 millimeters, and it's the watch I didn't know I wanted until I got hands on with one at Intersect LA. The
it's George Bamford from. This guy's the most pretentious wanker. This Bamford cocksucker. Hang on a second. So they're going from a hubcap thief.
Hi, it's George Bamford.
Hi, it's George Bamford.
From Bamford Watch Department and Bamford London. So the watch I wore most this year.
This guy definitely was involved in some sodomy at the private school at the Eton.
Well, actually, it started off in Scotland. I was
Scotland, of course. Scotland is where they fuck sheep. That's right. The Scottish are known for breeding with their sheep.
Up there doing this expedition for this watch.
Expedition. This guy's got Land Rovers. Hey, expedition, adventure. He's giving you a whole story.
Honestly,
it's all pretentious nonsense.
It was awesome.
He's going to Patagonia with the watches. I mean,
here was the S500. This is the Bamford X.
He's got his own watch. Great paint.
Honestly, a great tool.
Showing you it's in rough conditions, like it's a manly and tough watch.
And I have not had it off my wrist for most of the year. Thank you so much for inviting me on. I feel very lucky to be a part of this great group of people. Here is to.
Vintage piece has been a long time rail of mine. From the unique angular dodecagon.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Another guy. Who's this guy with a fucking hoodie? Guys wearing a hoodie with these. They all have that same set. All these influencers. They got the bookshelf with their garbage toys, the tchotchkes. They got the tchotchkes. They're drinking coffee. They got the hoodie. What is his name? His name is Jism Holmes Officials. Brave Beaters, Master Beaters. Hang on. ID
because
guy.
I was a black belt critic for many years, but this steel and gold chrono proved me wrong. Actually, this platform combines many words for me: the appreciation for the bronze, the elegance and the warmth of the golden accents.
This guy's like a low-budget Pakistani grifter. Hang on a second. Wait, there's a guy coming up. Okay. Yeah, this guy should go back to Pakistan. This guy needs
presence, the racing vibe, and the nature of an everyday
Guantanamo
which,
Bay.
in my opinion, sounds.
I mean, this guy's straight out of a low-budget Taliban. He's like a low-budget Taliban guy with that tutor. Hang on a second. ID guy. I think this ID guy. What is he? What did he have?
Amiga or Seiko, anything. Breitling 765 AVI.
They got the again garbage Breitling. I mean Breitling chronograph. We have to say. I mean, listen.
I've never been that kind of guy to say that a manual wind chronograph would be my grab and go. But this Breitling has proved to be the exception. From its size, the big eye subdial, the chronograph action, the simplicity of it, the 50s styling.
He's got other shitter watches. I mean, then you got this book.
I run a budget watch channel. But if it wasn't going to be that, I was hoping maybe it would be something.
I mean, what the fuck is going on?
Something like my Notice Sector Pilot, which is one that I picked up this year.
Shitter.
For the Seiko fans out there, they'll know this orange monster.
Shitter, just one more, another shitter. Why am I
doing okay? It's held up pretty well after 2 years.
Shitter, citizen shitter, wrist enthusiast.
From many different angles. I just think it's rare to get such a unique and well-executed watch for around $3,500.
$3,000.
And they were JPHG.
I mean, that is an
What's up, guys?
watch,
It is Watch Chris. My most worn watch of 2024 has to be.
This guy's got a hair all over his face. This guy looks like he rubbed his face in a somebody who shaved their pubic hair, and he just rubbed his face all over a bucket full of shaved pubic hair. Also, he's got the background with the bookshelf with the chat.
Mike Toledano and Chan B.
Oh, fucking the Toledano. I mean, if these guys weren't Toledano and Chan, that's going to ruin the brand. Adrian and Jism. Who's Adrian? And who's this guy? Low budget Taliban. Yeah. Ascot. That's right. We give you good. You should wear. Yes. Yeah. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. I like the scuff. I like wearing ascots. It's good for your neck. That's correct. Yeah. I mean, listen. Here's two things you don't take advice. You don't take advice from women about watches or about how to pick up girls. You see these women on YouTube saying this is what you do to impress a woman, pick up whatever, or you this or that. You blind, you ignore all that. Whatever, ignore advice from women on how to deal with women. It's all they tell you stuff which other women want to hear. It's all bullshit. The Chomos. Well, actually, you know what? This Uncle Chomo, that's creepy curly. I think he likes that because it's part of in that community. There's a subset. It's called bears. The bears. So I don't know if you know this. I'm going to explain to you. So there's twinks and bears. So the twinks are like the young, skinny, hairless guys, what's his name? I'm trying to think. Who do we have on? Who are we showing? One of these guys, but the bears are like hairy, heavy-set guys, like fat, hairy guys, or bears. So in that community, yeah, it's a bear. So this guy might be a bear. He's a bear.
When I first saw pictures of this watch, I knew I absolutely had to have it in my collection. It looks like no other watch on the market.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit.
Inspired by
Bruno's he's got a camera. Wow, he's got a manual camera.
The Rolex King Minus and the Whitney Museum here in New York. It's made out of 904L stainless steel. It gets a lapis dial and a Swiss automatic movement. However, it looks like nothing.
It's a movement. They bought a movement from somebody. They designed the wall. Who cares? I mean,
anything else that you've seen before. The bracelet is incredible.
Advice
it's very strange. The shape is very weird, but I love it. It really does work as a package, and that's the reason why I.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Listen, this guy with this guy has no. I mean, this guy has zero sense of style. I don't want to hear his. Then you get this Bukiak. This guy definitely got smashed by Federico. You tell me that this guy was
edition. No, I have
out
many other watches in my collection, and you know this if you watch me or you've been around and you're.
And of course, he's wearing an Omega Seaman Master, the Omega Seaman Master. What else do you expect from this guy? This guy was groomed by Federico.
Familiar with my collection.
I mean, for years in Miami. Can you imagine that walrus, that hungry hippo, banging this guy? This guy's like a twink.
In Utah, Arizona, Nevada, that whole region of the country going.
Utah, Arizona, Nevada. What the fuck is he doing out there?
On different adventures nonstop. So the Moon's Watch.
Adventures. Oh, he's going on adventures. Oh, adventures.
Worked for me this past year, and I wore it the most. Right, guys. Good morning. Hi, it's Justin. From
this is the other wanker. This guy. This is the most obnoxious fucking wanker. He's sort of like a low budget bark and jerk off. He's like a low budget bark and jerk off. He does the same like hyper, manic.
And Teddy, thank you very much as always for including me on this.
Hyper manic, smiling.
Absolutely been this, the Laurent Ferrier Sport Auto 41mm titanium sports watch, and I absolutely love it.
The one thing I give past, he's a good writer. He's sort of a more intellectual version of a bark and jerk off. He actually can write. I mean, he's not like super quality, but he's like a B plus guy. He's like a B plus. He knows about some vintage. He's got a knowledge of watches, unlike the bark and jerk off. This guy actually knows some stuff.
But primarily because it's just so damn comfortable. Full titanium case and bracelet. You can.
This is the Laurent Ferrier garbage watch, overpriced garbage. I think Watch Nicholas has a Laurent Ferrier.
Hell, the Laurent himself spent many years at Patek. Was instrumental.
Look at those fingernails. What the fuck is with those fingernails? I mean, what the fuck was? First of all, this guy also what's with the shape? I don't like people with that shaped finger. This guy's like mentally deformed. That shaped fingernail is a sign of like, no, seriously, that's the sign of mental retardation. And also, this guy needs to trim his nails. What's with these Brits with their dirty nails that they don't clean their nails?
In the development of Nautilus and the Aquanaut, and I just love this loom, this green loom against this blue.
He loves the lube.
That's sextile. And tell me that's not how you do a date window.
What's with this hyper thing? He's very try hard. Like, the watch has some pros, actually. It's not a terrible watch.
A celebration.
I mean, I wouldn't wear this. I would never pay money for this.
The date window, micro rotor movement, finished to the highest level as you do.
I mean, whatever. Big fucking. Look at those fucking fingernails. Look at those nasty peasant fingernails. I'm sorry. I'm not taking advice from a guy with those nasty fingernails. This guy's funny. This guy's funny. Nah, there's plenty of manual wind watches. There's vintage watches. Vintage watches out there. What do you guys? What is this? A circle jerk here? You saying hello to your boyfriend over there? I think the Laurent Ferrier is like in the 20s. It's not a cheap watch. It's not a cheap watch. Guys, make sure you click the like, subscribe button, upvote the video. That's right. Click the upvote. That thumbs up button, thumbs up your ass, upvote, subscribe, whatever it is to help juice the algorithm.
You expect from Laurent Ferrier?
Look at that bullshit. I mean, I don't know. What's the big deal with this movie?
Absolutely love it. Guys, have a wonderful Christmas.
What a wanker, this fucking wanker cocksucker. Again, him and Bark and Jack should basically, those guys are probably banging each other. It's one of those, the English, again, the British Navy was built on rum, sodomy, and the lash. You know what sodomy is? Google it. You Google it.
And catch you next year. Go well.
Hello, watch lovers. It's Tom here from Watchfinder, and this year,
fuck Watchfinder, grifters,
received this Jaeger LeCoultre.
Okay, Jaeger LeCoultre. Listen, I'm a fan of JLC, but he's trying to scam you with a shitter watch. You do not buy steel and leather, especially with the JLC. This is garbage.
Just a controlled date, and it's the coolest thing I've ever owned. Just look at that movement. But
okay, the movement is. I love the gold rotor. That's the best part about the watch. The movement is nice, but the watch is so basic.
I just keep this.
Also, it's nice. This is the modern JLC with the quick change strap thing, which is great. But you don't buy this watch. This is one of the ugliest watches.
And actually, the watch I wore most this year was this Timex.
Yeah,
it's a collab with a record label.
Oh, he's got the Timex again. I mean, he's trying to sell you shitter peasant watch.
What I likes, Ghostly International, and there's the Ghostly logo on the top.
Hey everyone, it's Derek Mon from Minute Mon. Thanks to Teddy and his team.
This guy looks like he looks like the OC's type. This OC would definitely like this guy. OC likes young, Latino and Oriental gentlemen.
Me on again this year. Originally,
hairless.
I was going to tell you that my most worn watch of 2024 was the Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso Dual Face Medium Classic.
Okay, listen. Good watch, wrong metal. I like JLC Dual Time, great watch, but you got to get this in gold.
Such a mouthful to say. But as I went to open my watch box, I realized, wait, the watch I wore the most is actually this Omega Speedmaster.
Oh, fuck. I knew yeah, Omega. How did I know he's wearing a peasant watch?
10th anniversary. Earlier this year, my wife and I just had a newborn baby girl. So everything from the delivery, the hospital.
OC, too late. The guy's married to a biological female.
Hospital, and even after the hospital.
Probably still group because you know what's his name? What's this guy? Diego. Diego is also married allegedly, but he spent his honeymoon with the grifter of Venice. That's right. Diego is married also to a biological female, but he spent his honeymoon when he was in Venice. A full day he spent with the grifter of Venice, a.k.a. Oisin O'Malley. And I think, what's his name? Kaslowitz also claims to be married to a biological woman, but he something about that guy,
safe delivery. Every time I'd reach for a watch, it kept on being this Omega Speedmaster. And it's just here.
Hello, let me introduce.
Why should you try Factor?
Factor makes it easy to stick to my fitness goals. Eat a balanced diet.
Myself, I am falling.
Nobody cares.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not interested. What is this guy?
So the watch I wore the most was this one. And you know how?
Vulcain. By the way, Vulcain, it's...
Nobody cares what watch you're wearing. Nobody cares. We can talk about...
You know what? Legitimate watch. As a vintage watch, you get this for $500 or whatever. I don't know. Vulcain is a brand from the set. It was kind of a respected brand at some point. I mean, like it was respected like Omega's respected.
Fit, finish, heritage. It's got X Factor. X Factor, especially from far away, because I've never gotten so many compliments on a watch.
Is that a
Strangers.
model?
Oh, hey, I like your watch. Oh, by the way, what's on your wrist? It's got almost a 4mm dome sapphire.
Is that a modern reissue or is that the 70s
box sapphire? And it mimics the vintage acrylic.
Oh, it's
perfect.
It's a modern
perfect watch for
reissue.
Christmas,
Fuck
and
that.
it's the watch I wore the most in 2024. Merry Christmas, Teddy fans.
Hi, this is
Okay, that's fake. I don't want a fake new watch. That's a copy of an old watch. I don't want that. That's bullshit.
Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. Teddy, thank you for having me. My most worn watch of
This guy, I don't know what this guy. I think he sells like Casios. I don't know what this guy. He's what is he?
the year would have to be my Islander Journey. This is a watch that we did in conjunction with a charity from Wisconsin, the Brian Lavalette.
Eddie, thanks for this invitation.
This guy's got this guy, you know, he does interesting videos. I've seen a few of them. I'm not into most of his stuff, but he has an interesting take.
Bruce Williams, I'm a watch fan in the Rocky Mountains, and the watch that's totally taken over my wrist time has been the
This guy looks like a bear. He looks like he might be groomed by
Lagos left-hand drive. And yes, I like some of the vintage aspects to it. I like the snowflake hands.
Fake watch. Fake. Oh, you know what? He also has, he's got very bad taste. He's got a gold day date 40 Rolex day date 40, yellow gold with a champagne dial. I mean, come on. A yellow gold champagne dial day date 40. I mean, what's wrong with you? Seriously. I mean, if you have to have, you know, maybe you do the rose gold with a green dial. I get that.
I like the square markers.
Why the fuck would you buy that? Well, you just get a day date 36 or, you know,
red line of text, the roulette date wheel. I mean, but this very much feels like a.
Hi, my name's Harrison. If you don't know me,
another guy with a bookcase in the background. He's got the bookcase. You know, he's an influencer. He's got a bookcase in the background. He's got the same vintage light bulbs. They all got. You know, the guy, you know, the same. How come he doesn't have any tattoos?
Where my watch is on a pretty strict rotation.
How did I know he's wearing a speed, not a speed, Bukiak? What is he wearing? He's wearing hang on a second. What is he wearing?
I bought this early for an upcoming birthday because patience and
whatever.
watches
You know,
is
they're
not
wearing
my virtue.
shitters.
You see, as I'm getting older, I wanted something that made me feel closer to my father, who recently bought his first painfully expensive watch, also an IWC. So I bought the Mark 20 blue sunburst style with blue chain strap system, an adjustable bracelet clasp, easy to remove links, legibility from 20 feet away, and a timeless charm, whether it's on a sailcloth, a NATO, a leather strap, or a polished bracelet. You see, with the 5-day powers over, it's
All
always
garbage. Oh, everything he's showing is
running
garbage.
when the other ones die, so it's picked up in a pinch.
Ceramic Rolex garbage.
Thanks again for the invite, Teddy. Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
Teddy, it's Russ from the.
You got this guy. What's with these British guys? They're all hyperactive. What are they on crank? Are they on crystal meth or something? What's wrong with these guys? Yeah, they all share a room. I think they all share a room that they record in. Yeah, look. No. I like no. I like I like yellow gold. I'm fine, whatever. 36 millimeter. I'm not into the size, not an issue, but no, 60s, 70s is my favorite ever. 70s or 80s is great. I prefer 70s, 80s. Yeah, I definitely do not like chronographs, and steel, absolutely not. Maybe a two-tone in Rolex or Royal Oak. That's it. Nobody else. Rolex and Royal Oak are the only two people who should be doing steel watches or two-tone. So this guy, what's with these English? I mean, I told you, it's rum, buggery, and the lash, or they bred with sheep. This guy looks like his ancestors bred with sheep. Look at that face.
Mad Watch Collector channel, wishing you.
I mean, he's got the hair. Look at that mop of hair. That's from a sheep. This guy, his grandfather definitely banged a sheep, and that's why he's got that bushy hair.
And everyone that's watching, a Merry Christmas and a fantastic.
Let's see what kind of shitter he's trying to sprue.
New year. The one watch I've worn the most was the one I reviewed and ended up buying, and it's the SLA.
Oh, fuck. I mean, why is anybody watching these wackos?
071. The Landmaster. Yes, the celebration of over 30 years since the first Landmaster, when they used those horrible kinetic movements, you know. The ones where the batteries went kabutsky. This is an unbelievable watch in every aspect. The case and bracelet's titanium, but it's not like titanium, like you're holding a toy. The dial is magnificent, and the movement is just as magnificent. And yes, a Seiko with a 4-hertz sweep sure does.
I'm shocked. No, seriously. I'm shocked that this guy's clean fingernails.
It's cost a few bob, but it sure does make me happy every time I put it on my wrist. Oh, have some of that. See you next year.
Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury.
Oh, look at this Bukiak. Look at this guy. He's at some Ladyboy hotel.
You're from Japan. And guys,
look at the horns. Look at the horns.
I'm from Archie Luxury channel, Archie Luxury live stream, Archie Luxury.
And he's wearing the shitter bluesy. What's wrong with this watch? Well, you guys know what the problem is. If you're going to wear this watch, the King Tut, the bluesy, it's got to be the pre-ceramic. That's right. The pre-ceramic with the
channel. Guys, what watch did I wear the most in 2024? Was it a Patek? Was it a JLC? Was it a Breguet? No. It was my bluesy, two-tone bluesy. That's the one I wore in 2024. Bluesy, Rolex, bluesy.
What a fucking retard. Yeah, horrible watch. I mean, the case is all disgusting. I mean, what does this guy know? You guys take advice from this guy? He's got horns growing out of his head. You see that horn? You see that horn growing out of his temple? He's got another horn on the other side. This guy's got two horns on his head. He weighs 500 pounds. He wears shitter watches. This watch, the case is totally disproportional. It's a fucked up case. You got everything about the watch is garbage. And it's overpriced. I mean, if you're going to wear that watch, you get the pre-ceramic. Like the
Happy New Year. Happy Christmas.
Well, there we have it, guys. That is all for 2024.
Oh, they ended with Archie. Oh, God. They ended with Archie.
Watches that we wore the most. Please do me a favor.
This guy definitely is getting groomed by OC. OC and what's his name? And Curly, because this guy, I think, is Italian, right? Baldassare is an Italian name. So Curly wants, Curly likes he wants to keep it in the culture, the Italians. He wants, he wants to give Teodoro più prosciutto, Teodoro. He wants to vorrei prosciutto. That's what's going on there. Unbelievable. They're all bought off. That's right. They've all been paid for, all been bought off. Garbage watches. And now you're probably all wondering, what was the Colonel? What watch was the Colonel wearing the most in 2024? You know what watch I was wearing the most? I hate to say it. I was wearing the Rolex Yachtmaster. That's right. I think that watch I wore the most, the two-tone rose gold chocolate dial. I wore that watch the most in 2024, which means, it's a very practical watch. I keep saying, I don't know, I wear it so much. It's almost like, it could be a one watch. If there was one watch that could be a one watch, it's that Yachtmaster two-tone. All right, guys, thank you all for joining. Thank you to our show sponsor. That's right, Memovox, Baron Memovox. Baron Memovox, the show sponsor. See you on the next one.